Sue Viskovich here with another Moment with Sue, and right now I'm in the FPA offices in Sydney with the fabulous Ben Marshan.
Hi everyone. Hi Sue.
We split this Moment with Sue with Ben into two sections. There's another video that talks about using the Return to Learn portal to understand what studies that you need to do and to give you some options on how to select the provider that you're going to use. But in this Moment with Sue, we focus on the advisor exam, and Ben gives some great suggestions. So one of the other things that, of course, is a big question mark for people at the moment is the exam. So even before we get to do the study for 2024, we've got an exam looming next year. What do we know about that? How can we prep for that?
Yeah, so the material that the exam is on still needs to be provided by FASEA, but it's effectively around legislative content. So if you're really keen and you want to start reading pages of legislation, the Corporations Act, Chapter 7 specifically, the Taxation Services Act, the Privacy Act, and I'm missing one there. Oh, AML-CTF. Yeah. If you want to start reading those acts, you can, but FASEA will actually put out proper study material in the next few weeks or next few months, we expect.
Okay.
And then there's an opportunity to do some sample exams, and we've provided some resources here about what FASEA's exam policy is, so you know what to expect when you actually go into the room and how that's going to work. We've provided some resources and some videos on how to prepare for exams, so how to study, how to manage stress, what the exam standard's going to be, so that you can start to think about what to study and what that's going to look like.
Yeah.
And then the other bit is, it's not here at the moment, but there will be an opportunity there to do a sample exam that will be provided, so you can start to sit down and practice.
And one of the things that I sort of talk that number of advisors is suggesting that rather than waiting as late as they possibly can do to do the exam, they've got 2 resits if they fail?
No, so there's actually unlimited resits, but there's a 3-month restriction on when you can resit. So the way it'll work in practice is if you sit the exam, it takes about 6 weeks to get your results back. That'll be too late to enrol in the next exam, and so it'll be the one after that. So logistically, you'll be able to sit it every 3 months.
Yeah.
And so if you're a little bit worried and want to do and might want to make sure you've got as many opportunities as possible, then theoretically the exam should start in July this year.
Yeah.
And that'll give you 6 or 7 opportunities to sit the exam. Yeah. Should you need it?
Hopefully you wouldn't need that many, but if you are particularly nervous about taking exams, that may actually be the case. Not necessarily an indictment of your skills, but your skills in doing an exam.
That's right. And so I think doing at least getting in a run of the exam this calendar year might be something that a lot of people might think about doing, because it'll provide you with the most opportunity to do further resits next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
As the year goes on.
There you go. Well, look, thank you so much, Ben. It's a fantastic resource. As I keep saying to people, it's get beyond. If you've got any resentment harboring there, just get beyond it, because this is new learning. Not everybody knows everything, even if you've been in the game for 30 years. So throw yourself into the pathways, into the learning. See what you're gonna get out of it, other than just the ability to continue doing your job.
Yep.
And don't leave it too late to do that exam. Jump in here, look at the resources, and take advantage of your membership.
No worries.
That's another Moment with Sue and Ben Marshan.